karma is a bitch. Alright, I got a story to tell. Okay, this story involves a man that I've known for the past, I say, 6 years. Okay, I could very well say that he's my best friend. We're gonna call him Charles. Alright, Charles is a dude that I've known, you know what I'm saying? He's invited me to a plethora of games, you know what I'm saying? He's the one that introduced me to MapleStory and Gunbound. And the first game he introduced me to was RuneScape. For all of you who do not know what RuneScape is basically a semi 3D World of Warcraft, a free. Okay, you get on there and you do your thing. Alright, this story involves Charles, let's gonna call him Charles, and a girl, we're gonna call her, let's call her Crystal. Alright, just one day, and like 6 months ago, Charles is on the skate, you know what I'm saying, doing his thing, casting spells, fighting folks and whatnot, and he gets bored, alright? He just blurts out, anybody out there got a YouTube channel? Alright, Charles, you know this story is 100% accurate. You told me yourself. Okay, he blurts out, anybody out there got a YouTube channel? And one girl just busts out of this group of 100 people on RuneScape. Yeah, I got one. Okay, this is where Crystal comes into the story, okay? Let's just say Crystal is not that bad looking. And out of all people to find on RuneScape to talk to, he pretty much found the best looking girl on RuneScape at the time, probably that you could probably find at all. Charles, I'm not trying to pull up on your girl, but you know what I'm saying? She's great. She's great. Okay, this relationship starts off from RuneScape, then goes to YouTube. They send their messages back and forth, and I'm basically the medium. Okay, Charles introduces her to some of me, and me to some of her, and I'm like, what's up? I've seen her pictures once or thrice, and I'm saying I'm pretty much knowing that he's talking to this girl back and forth. But we still don't know basically what's going on right now, but yeah, he's trying. Okay, let's go back, I say 3 months ago, let's say mid-February. I'm just doing my thing, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, alright, I'm gonna make a Facebook. I go on to Facebook and I do my thing, set up my account, add my friends. I'm like, oh yeah, what's up, buddies? Hugs and kisses to all. This is at the point which, of course, MySpace is pretty much turning over, and basically nobody's really using it anymore. Alright, while I'm making the switch from MySpace over to Facebook, I get a message from Charles. Me and Charles talk basically at least close to on a daily via Skype, and you know what I'm saying, we talk, and he's just like, dude, why you switching over to the Facebook? You know what I'm saying, I gotta stay over here on the MySpace because of Crystal. Okay, at this point, I didn't know he was still talking to this girl from let's just say the Scape, and I'm like, whoa, so y'all are like this now? And he's like, yeah, we like this, son. And I'm like, you know what I'm saying, bros before hoes, you can't just be trading on me like this with this Scape girl. Let me holla at her first. So I go and check out the space, and I see a few inappropriate comments, and I'm just like, whoa, back over FB. You know what I'm saying? I call Charles up on the Skype, and I'm like, what is this? And he's like, it's nothing, bro, we just best friends. And I'm like, alright, cool. Alright, so eventually, Charles switches over to the Facebook, you know what I'm saying? We have our fun. We going back, let's say 3 days from now. 3 days from now, this is when this happens, when he switches over to Facebook. And I'm just thinking, you know what I'm saying, what happened to your girl, Chris? And I'm just like, you know what I'm saying, you just can't be leaving her out to sea with the space. So he gets her up on the phone, and I'm like, oh, so y'all be talking like that on the phone? Y'all got digits now? And he's like, yeah, I gotta call her every day at 4 o'clock. And I'm like, what? Alright, this might get a bit personal, but I don't care. I really don't. She tells him to call her every day at 4 o'clock. I really don't have the space to talk because, you know what I'm saying, I'm not in that with y'all, but dang. So naturally, you know what I'm saying, bros before hoes status come in, and I'm like, hold on, who is this girl? Got my boy locked down, calling her every day at 4 o'clock when we supposed to be Skyping. So I'm like, let me go check out the space again. Let me check out what they've been talking about for like the last week. And this is not the best conversation to be having on the space via comments. This is probably something you should be leaving in a message to where nobody else can see, because I saw a lot of words. Okay, apparently they've gotten so close to where she just feels freely to just say, oh, yeah, I'm pregnant. And I'm like, wait, hold on, where's this pregnant coming from? I thought y'all lived in 2 different states. And I know, of course, she wouldn't fly back and forth just to see this, you know what I'm saying, this bruh just, you know what I'm saying, do his thing and then hop on back to Iowa. Iowa equals Ohio plus, you know what I'm saying. So apparently they've had sexual intercourse via the space. I don't know how this happens, but apparently you type in an action and you leave a star next to it, which means this action has happened. So I go to Charles and I'm like, yo bro, what is this? You got her E-sex pregnant right now? Let's say this happens 2 days ago. We're going to 2 days ago. He's like, nah, man, that's my best friend, you know what I'm saying? Me and Crystal, we just be chatting it up back and forth. That's my girl. And I'm like, she's pregnant. And he comes back with it, nah, we just playing. That's just the way we play back and forth comments on MySpace. Alright, I of course knew of the kisses and hugs and the love yous via the space, but I did not know you can get somebody pregnant via the space. So I go back and I read some comments, and I happen to find out they got nicknames for each other. Him calling her Sexy Penguin and her calling him Sexy Fish. Dude, I'm sorry, but this just ain't right. Alright, now we going back to last night. Alright, me and Charles is talking it up on the Skype, and he's like, oh bruh, I got my cell phone bill and I'm over my limit by $30. What has happened is that Charles texts Crystal, alright, Crystal, every night basically saying I love you and her saying I love you back, and they play this game for like the next 18 messages. But he is still saying, you know what I'm saying, that's my friend, that's my BFF. And I'm like, bruh, it's that's your wife. Girlfriend and boyfriend stops at nicknames, alright? You are not wasting $30 on text messages back and forth for somebody that you ain't never even seen before. Mind you, this could very well be a dude, but nah, he like, nah bruh, you know what I'm saying, I already checked that out. I hit her up on the video message, you know what I'm saying, I called her up, I checked the voice, she straight, the pictures matched the voice, so we cool. So basically, I just get it through his head that you might think that this is your best friend, but this girl is gonna visit you one day just out of the blue. I need somewhere to stay. Can I crash with you? Alright, and I'm not about to have this scape girl come up between me and Charles while we on our adventure around the world because she wants a place to nap and some Cheez-Its. Not to say that it's bad for your girlfriend or your very close friend to come over and be like, y'all need to crash, but you don't know this girl and you are attaching feelings that you can't just string across the space. He eventually gets it through that he might need to tone down the loving via the space, because this girl's status is I love my baby boy Charles and I'm preggo right now, and he just not having it. So Sexy Fish, you need to holler at Sexy Penguin and let her know that that this shit we just having fun, cause I'm telling you, she gonna pop up out the blue and she gonna need a kidney from me, bro. Okay, this goes against all rules, okay? Y'all ain't been to Olive Garden nor Taco Bell yet, alright? Y'all can't just come up out of nowhere and just start loving. Alright, Sexy Fish, what I'm trying to say is that I would gladly give a kidney to my sister, my mama, my girlfriend, my long life partner in a second, but I'm not about to give my kidney to a level 120 mage I met on the skate.